Hey huns, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Nikki. In today's video, we will be basically doing a berry filled makeup look slash get ready with me tutorial. I did use a few of Dose of Colors products, so if this is something that you're interested in and you want to see how I got this berry filled look, then stay tuned. Alright guys, so we are going to jump right into this makeup look. Today I think I'm going with a more berry type of color. So my face, as you can see, because it has all this white stuff on it, it is primed already, and I put milk magnesia around my oily spots just so today we are going to be out. So I just want my makeup to last, as well as I have already done my brows. So we're going to start by priming my eyelids, and I am going to use the Louise makeup base, which not makeup base, eyeshadow base, which I have been loving this, by the way. This is a UK brand. You can find her on Instagram, and they do ship to the US, and it has been bomb since I got it. So I'm gonna put a little of this on the back of my hand, which you guys normally see me do with my concealers and stuff to warm it up. So I'm gonna put a little, like I literally put like a pea size amount, if you can see that. So I put a pea size amount on the back of my hand, and then I take a flat brush. So I'm going to use like a flat sort of kind of, I don't know if you can see that. It's really flat and thin. I'm going to use that to apply this to my lid. Take a good size amount, place it on my lid, and in patting motions, I pat that all over my lid. And a little above, since we take eyeshadow up above. Not all the way to the brow bone, but a little bit almost close to the brows. Let me know if anybody suffers with allergies as well, and what you do to sort of kind of like combat your little flare-ups. I don't want to get the shot because when I saw a specialist, an ENT specialist, they did tell me that it's not 100% that it'll clear up the allergies that you have, and most insurances don't cover the shot, so it's just like back in Florida, so it's like $200 a month that I would have to pay for a shot that doesn't even guarantee if it'll work. So they're nice and primed and even. Today I will be using, I'm going to stick between these two. I may just use one, but we're going to start off with the Blushing Berries palette by Dose of Colors. If you saw, you should have seen my Instagram stories. If you're not following me on Instagram, what you doing, girl? Go over there, follow me. It's Nikki_Amoritan17. And you'll see where I hauled this, and I did a swatch video. It should still be on my story highlights under swatches, under unboxing, I'm sorry. And you'll see when they first came in, I unboxed them and I did swatches of them. So this is the Blushings Berry palette. And we'll probably end up using these 4-ish. So we're going to take a fluffy blending brush. So I'm going to take this Morphe eyeshadow blending brush, and I'm going to go into that second color, which is named Roseberry, and I'm going to take that as my transition color. These eyeshadows are very, when I tell you very pigmented, Dose of Colors, like I've told you guys before, is a very, very good brand. I have no complaints about anything that I have ever purchased from them. So, needless to say, it is a very pigmented and nice palette. The key to any eyeshadow look, in all honesty, is blending. Once you master the blending portion of it and just blending your color seamlessly, trust me, everything else comes like butter. And it doesn't even matter if you're doing 1 colors, 2 colors, if you end up using 4 colors on your eyes. Any MUA, any person that loves makeup will tell you the important part of it all is just blending it all out to work together. I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other eye. Just darken it up just a little bit more and blend that out. And this is a very nice brush set. And in all honesty, as far as like brushes goes, like the tools, like any artist, the tools are important, but you know, you don't have to like spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on brushes. Like this pencil came out of a brush set made by Morphe, but they had it in like, they sell it in Ulta. I'm actually thinking about giving a set of this away in a giveaway, which the details will be coming soon on my Instagram page. So if you're not following me, you need to follow me because I will be doing a giveaway soon. But yeah, like this set was like $18 and it has like literally any brush you could possibly need first starting out for your eyes. So now I am going to go with the third color in the palette, which is Berry Pop. Is it? Yeah, Berry Pop, which is this deeper berry color. I'm going to use that exact same brush. And I'm going to go just like literally not even that much further down, but I still want you to see it's going to be like a gradient effect where it gets darker to the lid. So I'm going to go a little bit under where we put that other color and just blend this in there. Taking a little more, tapping off the excess and doing the exact same thing to the other lid. And as you can see, it's just starting to get a little bit deeper, a little bit brighter, but you'll just see that the colors are just mixing well. Let me know in the comment section below different videos that you guys want to see. Like right now, I've been, I know I still promised you guys the nighttime routine. I know you guys requested that. But let me know also some other video ideas. I wanted to do more makeup tutorials because I saw that I wasn't really, you know, posting those. So that's why I have been recording those lately. So let me know some eye looks and different things that you guys would like to see. So now we're going to take a more, it's still to be a blending brush, but it's more defined, so to speak, more skinnier, where I can get right in this crease to deepen it up. This is one from my Jaclyn Hill collection, and this is the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JM40 brush. And as you can see, it's a little more, hold on, I don't want to drop the palette. It's a little more skinnier than the other one. So what we're going to do now is take that, it looks brown to me, it's called Mixed Berries here, this brown color, and we're going to take that right in the middle of our crease. So I'm going to tap off the excess and literally right here just darken that area up a little bit. So I'm going to take my Morphe M330 brush and I'm just sort of kind of like doing this number to take off what I had on there before, which I think I just used it for blending the last time, and I'm just taking it and blending that color out that we put right there in the crease. So it can go seamlessly with the other two eyeshadows that we placed down. So we blended that out nicely so far. So now what I'm gonna do is I have this, I'm not sure if Dose of Colors still has it. I brought this a while ago, like literally a while ago, but I believe they still do the Ideal Duo. It's a loose pigment and primer that they sell. It comes in this box, and this is the maroon color. Maroon. So it comes like this. This is the little primer, and then it has a loose pigment in the bottom. So I'm literally going to take a flat brush like this and put it all over my lid. And you want to just keep it and focus it in the area where you're not covering up that dark color, that dark berry color that you put in the crease. Just want to keep it on the lid. So, and I'm literally just going to go back in with that blending brush that I had and blend that out. Just to make sure, again, that everything flows together. And that's literally in any, like, I don't know how many times I'm going to repeat it, but that's in any makeup look. The important thing is that everything is blended out seamlessly. So you're going to blend, blend, blend. That one's blended well. So I'm going to go into this one and blend that out. So next, we're going to open it up and add the pigment. This is a very, very pretty color, but it's more like glitter, so I'm sort of kind of scared. So what I'm going to do is I screwed the cap off, and I am going to tap that inside the cap. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, well, that wasn't smart of me. So I have enough in the cap, and I'm actually going to take that exact same brush that I put the primer on with. I'm going to tap it in the pigment and press it on my eyelid. That's actually really pretty. It's like, it shimmers like a glitter, but it's not a glitter, if that makes sense. So I get sort of kind of the look and effect of if I had a glitter on my eye, but it's not glitter. Which I'm happy. I haven't really played in glitter yet. I do want to. I saw Anastasia Beverly Hills just came out with glitter in their collection, and I was so tempted, but I didn't buy it. I was like, I don't need it right now. So you just want to keep it where you place that primer, because one, you don't want to cover where you layered the other eyeshadows and then it'll take away from the look. And then also you don't want, you know, shimmer everywhere. Alright, so for now we're going to leave the eyes alone. I think I'm done with that shimmer. What I am going to do is go back with that blending brush that we had and just, you know, clean up where some shimmer would have gotten on the top. I mean, I kept it. I had a pretty steady hand, so I kept it there, but I just wanted to dust off anything that would have gotten in that area. And now the fun part. I'm going to put on foundation. And let me know also, do you guys enjoy like the full videos where I do like a full face, the eye look with the foundation and everything, where you see me do it all? Or do you prefer that, you know, I skip the foundation part with the whole me highlighting and doing my normal routine just to show you whatever eye look I'm recording? So I'm just shaking this up. The bottle does say shake well, because sometimes, you know, when you have foundation sit, you know, the stuff in it just goes all over the place. So I just shake it up very well. And then with this one, I literally just like to place it in those areas where I know I'm going to need it. We are going to take my Hourglass little buffer brush and we're just going to buff that in there. I like pressing it in there, so to speak. It's like you're pressing, but you're buffing it out. Make sure you always want to bring it down your neck, because most people don't realize, most people, not all people, but most people, their neck is a different color from their face and their body. Some people are lucky enough where, you know, they have that tone all over their face, but I'm one's, my neck is a different shade from my body and my face. So, you know, you want to bring your foundation down to your neck just so, you know, you're not looking like you have a painted on face. Even though you technically do, but you know what I mean. You want to make sure it all flows together. So after I do that, I come in with my Morphe E31 brush. This has literally no makeup on there, and I just go and I press everything in again. It's a bigger brush, and it just helps me to guarantee that, you know, I have that flawless application of foundation. The next fun part is highlighting. So I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is in the color Chestnut. I actually tried this for the first time yesterday. I have two colors, Chestnut and Toffee. Toffee? Yeah, Toffee. This is from the Jackie Aina. She collaborated with them to get more colors. So I tried this for the first time yesterday. Toffee is my skin tone color and Chestnut is my perfect highlighting color. And when I tell you I'm in love, so I literally take it down there, put a little bit here. You want to place it in the areas that you want to highlight. Put a little bit on my chin. I place a little bit here on my forehead. I don't go too far up because I already got a big forehead. I do a line down my nose. I learned this trick from Jackie Aina. You don't want to blend your concealer out as soon as you place it on your face. You want it to sit so it can set in and you can get more coverage out of it. So what I normally do when I start to do that is I go with the areas where I don't need that much coverage, which is about here, here, here. I do those first because I want the most coverage underneath my eye. So you'll see me blend this out first. I don't feel like it needs to sit because I don't need that much coverage there. And you want to, like, you know how you blow air in your mouth just to press it so you don't get smile lines. And then now I can go in here because it has set long enough for me to blend it out. And you don't want to pull underneath your eye. You want to do like patting motions because one, eventually all that tugging on your skin, you don't want it to sag when you get older. So you just want to look up and you want to tap. Light taps and it will blend it out. Tap, tap, tap. And I like, because this is like chiseled here, sometimes I like doing it here just to get right up underneath my eyes so I don't get any creasing. So I look up and I tap, 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 tap. And this concealer has very good coverage. There's a lot of drugstore concealers that's good, like the Maybelline one. The Maybelline Fit Me concealer is good and you'll get good coverage, and that's something to start out with to like practice highlighting underneath your eye. And then eventually once you get real comfortable with it and you see that it's something that you like, then at that point I would invest in a more higher end brand, but it's up to you. Now I'm going to take my lovely cocktail mix that I have been mixing, which is my Sacha Buttercup powder and my Laura Mercier powder, and mix those two together. For some apparent reason, I don't know what it is about it, but this helps me stay matte and it gives me, I don't know, it's just like the perfect duo for me. I take my old beauty blender, which looks horrible right now, and I set my under eye. And you want to make sure you set that right after you finish blending it out, just so it'll set well and you don't get any creasing. And I'm going to set a little bit there. I'm going to set in all the areas where I place that concealer. And I'm only really gonna let it sit in the under eye area, and I'm just gonna wipe it away everywhere else because I don't really want to highlight or have that super bright. I'm gonna take my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in the color Earth, and I am going to go from like where my hairline is, right above my ear, go here, contour underneath here, and I normally there, and my forehead. Contour those areas, and I take this Real Techniques brush. It's a stippling brush, and I just buff that out. This will give you that chiseled look. In the areas that you contour, it also depends on your face shape. You just want to, you know, it's like I did, but I didn't. Since I highlighted that area. And then I'm going to take this area, suck my face in like a fish. And as you can see, I look more defined, so to speak. And you just want to blend that out just like you would blend out that eyeshadow, so you don't really see any harsh lines. You want it to look natural. I like more of a natural look of a contour. I don't like it to look like you gotta blend everything. You gotta blend. Blend, blend, blend. And just to highlight a little more, I'm going to take that same cocktail mix, powder cocktail mix, that same beauty blender, and I'm going to go under that contour that I had. And this is also another way that you can clean up. Like say for instance, if you put too much, you can clean up your contour this way. And normally when I do this, I don't let it sit there, because again, I want it to look more natural. So as soon as I put it, I'm going to dust it away. But as you can see, that difference, it still highlights and cleans up that area. And now at this point, most of the powders have set in, so I'm just gonna go dusting that off. And then I'm going to take, I don't know where I got this, I know where I got it from, but I forgot why I ordered it, but it has been the best. It's a Morphe brush. It doesn't have a name, but it does wonders for my nose contour. So it just blends that out perfect. So I literally take this brush. This is how it looks. It's pointy. And I just go in and you see, like I'm looking at the monitor to make sure that it looks, that what I see in the mirror is what I see. And that looks pretty good. Pretty darn good. In the words of Shayla. I'm just gonna blend it out again. This is Morphe M459 brush. And now I'm going to take my Black Up Contouring palette in 04. I think that's what that's the number that's on the back, 04. This is always hard for me to get open, and I'm going to use this shade. Use that same Real Techniques stippling brush to set everywhere that I contoured. And I don't use a lot of this because, again, I don't want it to look super crazy. I just literally tap, tap, tap and go over the areas that and set the areas that I contoured with the foundation stick. Now after I'm done with that, to set my entire face with powder, I'm going with my ColourPop No Filter Sheer Press Powder in Deep Dark. And I'm going to take my favorite all over the face brush, which is a Morphe E51 brush. I'm going to go in there and just powder my entire face. And if you have dry skin, I wouldn't suggest using this much powder. I just really have oily skin. So this much powder does well for me, but if you have dry skin, obviously I wouldn't suggest putting this much powder on your face, and you would want to use non-matte products. So normally after I go in with all this powder, I take my Caudalie Beauty Elixir, shake it up, and I spray my face. Whew, smells good, and I went kind of overboard. So I normally spray my face so it doesn't look powdery, but I take that exact same powder brush, I dust it off a little bit, and I pat, just so it can set all the powders and stuff that I placed on my face. So next I'm going to go into my favorite blush kit, my only blush kit, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Gradient Blush Kit. And I love this blush kit. I think that's why I haven't brought in another one, because I like it that much. And I'm thinking I want to do a mix of chocolate and blackberry, which is these two top here, to do my face. Perfect. Came out pretty good. So after that, I think I want to go back in the eyes. So we're going to go back to that Blushing Berries kit. If I can get it open. Alright, and we're going to use that second color that we used, which was Berry Pop. And I'm going to take a Morphe shader brush, and I'm going to take that color and go right underneath here. Oops. And then I'm gonna go in that brownish color that we did and just darken up the outer corner of it. Take the little brush that it comes with and just give it a little bit more berry love here. I like that color. Really like that color. And then now I'm going to take a black eyeliner and line my waterline and my eyes. Yep, this is the Urban Decay All Nighter eyeliner in Perversion, which this is, if you want like a super dark eyeliner, this is the eyeliner for you. I'm gonna take another Real Techniques brush, and this is a blush brush, but I don't use it for blush. I normally use it for powder, and I'm just going to hold my under eye just so you know I don't bother the makeup. And I'm just gonna line my eyes top and bottom, and do the same thing on this side. Then next we are going to highlight. I am going to use my MAC Gold Deposit highlighter. And I will use this Morphe fan brush. Doesn't have a name. It's just a fan brush. And I'm gonna just lightly tap it on there and lightly highlight this area. On both sides. This is very nice and settled. What I like about this highlight is you can, it can be nice and subtle, or you could, you know, go overboard and be like kapow. So I'm gonna dot my nose and then take it up, and I'm just gonna blend that out. So I'm looking for the bright brush. I guess I can use that brush that we did the brown with, so I'm just gonna swirl it in there a little bit and plop it right here, which I don't think that's doing it any justice. Okay, no, we got some action. We got action. Alright, so we have highlighted, we have put our blush on, gotta do lips, gotta do eyes. So I'm first, before I do my lashes, I'm gonna take the Man Eater Tarte mascara, and I'm just gonna put a little mascara on my eyelashes, just so they are not in the way when I go to put on the falsies like they normally are. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara for the bottom lash line. Be very careful, because you can definitely put that on your makeup, which has happened to me before. Yeah, while this lash glue dries, let's line our lips. I was gonna do a nude, but now I'm like, you know what? Forget it. Let's do Purple Overload. So we're gonna go in with this. Don't laugh at me. Look how small my pencil is, but this is how much I love it. This is the Ellery lip liner from ColourPop. And we're just gonna line our lips. When I tell you this is the perfect, like, maroonish, like, I even line my lips with this when I'm doing a red lip. So I line this, and I normally go and I fill it in. This is a trick that I learned from Ellery here on YouTube. And then I'm going to go in with Berry Me from ColourPop, not ColourPop, Dose of Colors, Berry Me. And perfect. Now my lashes are good to go. Nice and dry, so I'm going to take my mirror if I can find it. I'm going to use the mirror off of the ColourPop pressed powder. And I'm going to place my lashes. Here we go. And I just like to take this little tool and press down to make sure that they are meshed well with my natural lashes, so you know you don't have a gap, because that's the last thing you want, is a gap between your lashes and the falsies, because you'll be looking crazy. You will definitely be looking crazy, and that we don't want. That is pretty. Alright guys, so now I'm going to go put on my hair and come right back to let you know how it all came together. Be right back. Alright, huns, this is the finished look. It has come together very nicely, if I may say so myself. I actually like this one. Well, not that I don't like the rest of the makeup looks that I come up with, but I'm really feeling it today. I really liked how everything came together, and I'm shocked to see that I got it actually accomplished with just one palette and one loose pigment. So I am super excited about that. If you did make it to the end of this video, thank you so very much. Like I said before, if you're not following me on Instagram, you do want to do that, as I will be having a giveaway coming to you guys soon. So just make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. And please, beautiful ladies, share my channel, share my tutorials. If it's a video that you really like, share it with your friends, share it with your bestie, share it with your family, your cousins, your mama, them, everybody. But again, thank you so very much, and have a great day.